What's going on, my little bundle of chestnuts? It's your girl, Kate Winchester here, and I'm still pregnant. Also, I just wanted to do a Christmas Eve haul with my stocking haul like I do every year, because it's that time of year again. Also, we are not doing Christmas on Christmas Day. We are doing Christmas on Christmas Eve, which is today, because of the fact that people have work schedules, and it just wouldn't be possible to do Christmas on Christmas Day. So we did stockings this morning, and then at around 5 in the afternoon we're doing presents. And I figured that, I'm just gonna, I just got to thinking, because I was like, I'm not gonna do a stocking haul this year. I'm not gonna do a present haul this year. But then I was like, there are people that are celebrating Christmas alone right now because of what's going on and just because of the virus, and some people thought it would just be best to stay home. So some people are celebrating Christmas alone. I don't know what that was. Celebrating? I don't know what that was. But a lot of people are celebrating Christmas alone, and it makes me really sad, and it hurts my heart to think that there's somebody spending Christmas alone, and like they don't get to see their family because of what's going on, and they don't get to see, they can't bring their kids around people's house because that person's sick, and they just don't want their kids getting sick, and it really must hurt a lot. So I'm very grateful that I get to spend this time with my family, and you are my family. So for those of you that are celebrating Christmas alone, I just want to tell you that you're not alone, and I wanted to celebrate Christmas with you and show you what I got, and not to be all like, oh my god, I'm so sorry you're celebrating Christmas alone, look what I got. Like, I know how that sounds. Let me finish. I'm going to show you what I got in case you are celebrating Christmas alone, and I was just like, you know what, the stores are open. Go ahead and treat yourself with these gifts, or here's some ideas to buy somebody that you can send them, or that you can just go over when you can, or find somebody that's healthy enough to go over and then give those presents to them, and just show them that you're not really spending Christmas alone. Like, whether you're treating yourself this year or whether you actually are buying people presents and just mailing it to them. I hope that this helps give you some ideas. That's why I do hauls. I do hauls to give ideas, so that when you go to the store, like when the next time you go on a shopping spree, you get an idea of what you want to look for. Because whenever I watch a haul and I find something that's cute, I'm like, oh, that's cute. And they say the store and how much it was, and I'm like, all right, bet. And shopping hauls honestly make my shopping 60% easier. I guarantee. The reason why I say 60% is sometimes I'm a bit late, and then they're not in the store anymore by the time I go shopping, and it sucks. But half the time they are there, and it's awesome. But nah, like this is and also Christmas gifts. The Christmas gift hauls, they help me a lot too, because then I know what to buy somebody. I'm like, you know what? I know who to get that for.
Donuts.
All right, I'll be there in a minute. What? I love you.
I love you too. Hey, hey.
What?
Hey.
Oh my god.
Hey.
What? Anyway, he's such a goof. So, what I was gonna say is, when like I just wanted to, lost my train of thought. Okay, yeah. Then I'm like, you know what? I know who to get that for, or like I know who this would be perfect for. Like I know who would like that, and once again, it makes my shopping 60% easier. So let's go through this together, okay? And then maybe you can tag me in something that you got, or for those of you that are getting gifts or treated yourself out, show me what you got, and we can be like, I bet that's cool. Like, anyway. The first thing I got is a Silk Blossom body wash, and I don't even have to open it to smell it. It's just that good. And it's moisturizing, it rinses and cleans, and it's luxurious lather. It's got a lot of healthy stuff in it. So, I know some of these words, but they're good words, so it's fine. And it smells really good, and it's also hydrating, and I have a lot of really dry skin, especially on my shoulders and my arms. Like, I'm peeling, and it's just not a good time. So that might help me a lot. The next thing I got, my dad actually got for me. These are reusable straws. I used one for hot chocolate. The reason why I got these is because my dad knows how much I like smoothies, because they're nutritious, they taste good, and I want to be healthy for my baby, despite the fact that I vape. Because I'm trying to wean myself off of cigarettes. I'm trying to wean myself off of nicotine completely so that I can be healthy for my baby and live longer. So I'm trying to wean myself off, because if I quit cold turkey, it's not a good time for anyone. So, and I did speak to my provider. She's cool with it. And she told me that what I'm doing is fine, because, you know, as long as I don't do it all day, every day, and the fact that I'm cutting down a little bit is really good. She's very proud of me. So, anyways, but yeah, so these are good. They are very soft and bendy, and they go good for hot chocolate, water, smoothies. They're perfect for smoothies. So, the next time I have a smoothie, I'm gonna use one of these. So, thank you, Dad. I don't know where he got them from. I think he got them from Walmart. Either that or he opened them online. Or opened them. He opened them, you guys. No, he bought them online. The next thing I got is a Get Shit Done planner. It has a shit to do and a shit to buy list, which is perfect because I have a lot of things on my baby registry that I need that nobody has anymore, because we thought we were done making babies. And then I got pregnant. So we have a lot of stuff that are needed. So that would be good. Okay, next up is chocolate covered Pocky. They're like stuffed. It's stuffed chocolate. You know how like you get the Pocky that has chocolate on top? No. This is the real deal. It's got chocolate inside. So good. 10 out of 10. You can get these from Walmart, Walgreens. What? I'm holding it like a cigarette, guys. This is like, I didn't even realize what I was doing. But anyway, this is a ribbon from my socks, but I wanted to keep the ribbon because I like it. And these are my socks. I'm wearing a pair right now, and I will show you. They're very fuzzy and very soft, and they sound like they will be very comfy. They feel like they'll be very comfy. And this is just fuzz from my stocking. But it gets very cold in my room, so these will be very useful as well. It'll keep my feet warm. And last but not least, snowballs! I screamed the word snowballs when I pulled these out. And my fiance's like, you like those? And yes, I've been eating off of it. Normally, I don't like coconut stuff, but since this has chocolate on it, I'm okay. And even then, I don't really eat it. I just kind of nibble on it occasionally until it's gone. It's just one of those things where like I'll eat it, but also I got some bracelets. This one is I love you to the moon and back. It's a charm bracelet. This is the one that my dad gave me. It's got a lot of jewels on it, and it's very pretty, and I love it. It goes with a lot of things that I have. And this is just a dangle bracelet. But I thought, well, she said there was an inscription on it. I guess there's not. It's very beautiful, and I'm very happy with everything I got so far. And I can't wait to show you guys what I got for Christmas, because I got a lot of baby stuff this year. And the reason why I know that is because my stepmom told me that it's a lot of baby stuff. There's some stuff for me. There's one thing for me, one thing for Nate, and then one thing for the baby, and then one thing for all three of us. So, I'm excited. Anyways, I'll come back at 5. Well, like, after everybody's done with presents and after everybody goes home, because I don't want to be rude and, like, come right back up here and start filming. Because last year I did that. and it hurt a lot of people's feelings because I said thank you and all that. Like, I had manners. I was very thankful for my gifts. But the thing is, I loved my gifts so much that I couldn't wait to show you guys. But it hurt a lot of people's feelings because I said thank you and didn't even wait for everybody else to finish opening theirs because I loved my gifts so much that I just couldn't wait to show you guys, and I just left everybody hanging, and I stayed up in my room all day posting the video and just chilling, and I felt really bad because Brandy came up in there, she started yelling at me, and I was like, what are you talking about? And she told me, and I was like, oh shit, that's pretty mean. And I didn't even really think about it. I didn't even know what I was doing. I was just like, I'm so sorry. Like, I just loved the gifts so much. I couldn't wait to show them. And she's like, no, I get it, but you also got to realize that you have a family here too. And I was like, nah, I get that. So I will film today. I will film again tonight, but I just have to wait until everybody's done opening their gifts. Not only is it respectful, not because I got my ass chewed out for it and I'm like, oh my god, I have to, but because it's respectful. And because I've grown a lot this year, and I'm like, you know, like, yes, YouTube is important to me, you guys are important to me, but I have to also realize that this family is important to me too, you know? So I'm gonna start being respectful here too, you know? I didn't even realize that I was being disrespectful though. I would just do something and then get yelled at for it and just be like, oh shit, that was mean. So basically what I'm trying to say is this year I'm learning how to reflect on my actions, and I'm learning how to think before I do, and just be like, how would that look? Or like, how would that sound if I say that? How would that look if I did that? You know? So I just try to put people, I have a lot of empathy, I always have, but when it comes to things like, you know, should I have said that? Or like, should I have done that? I have a hard time with that, but I do have like an empathy and like an understanding of how people feel. But like, I know how to put myself in other people's shoes. But before I do something disrespectful, without even realizing that it's disrespectful, I don't realize that it's disrespectful because I don't think about it before I do it, and then afterwards I'm like, fuck, I would have had my feelings hurt if somebody did that to me. So I'm just learning to think about that before I do it instead of afterwards and after it already happened. So, yeah. I'm trying to reflect on that this year. Anyways, I love you guys. I will see you all in the next video. I promise. Stay body positive. Kate Winchester out. Hasta la bye bye. And God bless you, nutty little hearts. And don't forget to go nuts. Oh, wait. I showed you I was going to finish getting ready. Oh, shit. Okay. Let me put everything away real quick, and then I'll come back. Okay, so I realized that I have hours before people get here, so I'm not going to do my makeup yet, but I will show you how I get ready for things like this. Like, I like to dress up nice, as you can tell, and I was trying to see what dress still fits, and this still fits because it's very loose. And where my stomach sits, I have a lot of room up here, and my stomach sits very, very low because I'm fat. So because of that, it still fits. Sometimes being fat has its perks. Like when you get pregnant, you start showing earlier because you're fat. You already have a belly. But then it just goes beep, and then you're like, oh, it's a bump. Cool. Like, it's distended. It looks like I ate a big lunch. How awesome is that? Like, okay, so first, I have this hairbrush. My hair is very thick, especially right now, because of all of the vitamins I take. That's why my skin is the way it is, and my nails are the way they are, and they're less brittle and they're more tough, which means they're harder to clean. That's why I'm very embarrassed about my nails in videos, because they look disgusting and it looks like I don't take care of my nails. Oh, excuse me. Which I do. I do take care of my nails. I make sure they're polished and cleaned and filed and all this stuff. But unfortunately, when they get thick like this, they get too thick for me to stick anything underneath and clean them. And how do they get so dirty, you ask? I have no fucking idea. It's probably from me eating. Little brothers are so annoying. Close the door! I love how my fiance complains about the room being a mess, but literally just leaves it there. Like, what, you expect me to do it? Like, I can't do it. Like, I can't bend down for too long. The room's a mess. I'm just gonna walk away, though. Don't complain that it's a fucking mess if you don't want to help fucking clean it. I'm so pissed. Like, I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm hormonal. This is what it looks like. Anyways. So, I forgot. I honestly, thanks, Ben. Now I forgot what I was gonna fucking say. Okay. My skin is more, oily. It's less dry. Like, and by skin, I mean just my face. My face is very, it's very oily. But the thing is, my shoulders and my arms and my back, they get really dry to the point where it's itchy. Like, last night, I had my fiance put lotion on my back because it was really dry, and then it hurt because my skin being so dry and me itching it constantly and just, yeah. So, I put earrings in. The third hole closed. I tried to reopen it and it started bleeding and it was really painful, so I just decided to just leave it. So if it closes, it closes. Then I have 5 holes and then I have to go ahead and re-pierce it, even though it's gonna hurt like a bitch because the last 3, this one hurt. Getting these pierced, the third ones, they hurt. So did the second ones, but not as bad as the third, because the third you're going up into more cartilage. Like the further up you go, you get into cartilage more. So if you just go, it hurts. I'm rambling right now. When I'm tired, my ADHD acts up like you would not believe. Yes, I have ADHD. I'm not trying to self-diagnose. I've had it for years, okay? Like, I can literally show you the diagnosis. Like, I can literally show you the paperwork from when I was a freaking 5-year-old and they diagnosed me with ADHD. I'm tired of seeing those comments of like, she doesn't have anxiety, she doesn't have depression, she doesn't have insomnia, she doesn't have ADHD, she's literally self-diagnosing for clout. Fuck you, okay? Like, honestly, like, I don't want to start Christmas like this. I don't want to be, like, ranting and just saying, like, oh, fuck you, blah, 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 blah. It's Christmas for me. So, I don't want to do that. But I am going to tell you, I'm not self-diagnosing. I'm literally saying what my actual diagnoses are. So, what I'm trying to do is spread awareness. What I'm trying to do is let people who are suffering from those things, like me, know that they are not alone. If I was trying to self-diagnose, it would look like this. Oh my god, I think I have ADHD because, like, I don't want to do my homework. Or when you tell me to do something, I automatically just don't want to do it. That's ADHD, right? No. It's not ADHD at all. Or like, oh, my absolute favorite. We all love these Karens over here. So, like, I have depression too. Like, for example, my mom took my phone away and it makes me really sad. No. Like, yes, I understand, like, getting your phone taken away and then just feeling like, because my phone was my coping mechanism. I film with my phone. I make YouTube videos with my phone. I go on Instagram on my phone. I talk to you guys on my phone. So, yes, getting my phone taken away would make me depressed, but the word depressed, and it wouldn't make me feel, I already have depression. I'm depressed all the time. Like, I'm happy, but I'm still depressed. I'm happy, but I'm numb. I'm happy, and I feel bad for being happy because I feel like I don't deserve to be happy. Doesn't matter. You can tell me until you're blue in the face, you deserve to be happy, you are loved, you are worth it, blah, 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 and I just will not feel it. It will just not sink in, like, at all. Like, I don't hear compliments. It goes through one ear, not the other. I say thank you and I'm polite, but I just don't believe it. Like, when somebody says, you're pretty or you're beautiful, you're not fat, it just, thank you. But I don't hear it, and I will still feel like shit even after you tell me. And it's like, I'm insecure, I am depressed, and I have anxiety. And anxiety is not getting an upset stomach at the sight of what you're scared of. No, it's being absolutely fine. And then it's 1 second being absolutely fine, and then the next second you feel like you can't breathe. You feel like everyone hates you. You feel like you can't do anything other than pick your lips and pick your nails. You feel like the world is just crumbling around you, and there's nothing you can do about it other than sit and try to control your breathing and cry. And nobody around you understands what you're going through, and to them you're just acting like a child throwing a tantrum. Please stop trying to say I am self-diagnosing. Because you know what? I don't say I have a diagnosis if I don't have a diagnosis. I've had years of therapy. I've had years and years and years of medication. Unfortunately, what I go through is real. What I go through happens. What I go through is not for attention. What I go through is not for clout. What I go through is not acting, and it's not fake. So, please, stop trying to say I'm self-diagnosing, because I wish that was the case. I wish that I didn't have all the issues that I have. I wish I could just live a normal life. But I don't, and I can't. I can never be normal. Okay? So please, shut the fuck up. Thank you for attending my TED Talk. I'm so sorry. That turned into like a whole other rant. I was like, oh my god, happy holidays, to freaking, I am depressed. It took a dark turn. But that's just how it is. Also, another thing that they don't tell you about ADHD, but that could also be a whole other, that could be a lot of things, but ADHD is most likely the cause. Because I have so many mental illness now. I have so many illnesses that, like, I don't even know what is from what anymore. Like, I just feel a symptom and I'm like, I don't know what that is. Like, I don't know what that's from. And I talked to my therapist. She goes, no, that's normal. It's because you have all these disorders and then you have a symptom, and they all have pretty much the same symptom of what you have. So it could be anything with you. Just know that you're not alone. But anyway, my thing is the memory thing. Like, it's most likely the ADHD. But, like, I could be in the middle of a conversation and then start over. Because I completely forgot if I already said something. Whether I said something or didn't say something, I can't remember. Like right now, I can't remember what I said. I can't remember what I just said. But, okay, no, now I remember. When you have ADHD, you're hyper all the time. And by hyper, I don't mean running around like a little kid screaming about nonsense, you know. I don't mean my brother's ADHD because he's 10. I mean the ADHD of constantly needing to fiddle, constantly needing to change your positions, constantly going like this with your leg, like bopping it up and down, and not being able to help it. Not being able to help it, like just constantly bopping your leg, constantly picking your lip, constantly going like this, just having something in your hand because you can't, you just need to fidget, you know what I mean? Like, that's me. Like, if I try to sit still, I go insane. Like, I can't. Sitting still in school was hell for me. My point is, stop trying to say I'm self-diagnosing, because I'm not. I wish that was the case. I wish I was completely healthy. I just said that tonight. I need to go to sleep. But no, you guys really are my coping mechanism. Like, you're more than just a coping mechanism, to be honest. Like, you've been more than a coping mechanism this entire time. But you honestly, you helped a lot, you guys. Like, without you, I never would have met my fiance, and without you, I wouldn't be pregnant right now. Without you guys, I would have been dead before any of that happened. I would have been dead way before Job Corps. I would have been dead way before I turned 18. I would have been dead a while ago. I would have probably died 6 years ago. So thank you for saving my life and just watching my dorky ass, forgetful ass, pregnant ass, hormonal ass, annoying ass for all these years, because it did help a lot. Yes, I complain about my depression because it's still there and it always will be there. But you helped a lot. You helped with it most of the way. And now I have you and my fiance and this baby in my belly and my family, so I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go, and then I will film again when I'm getting ready the rest of the way, and then I'll film again when I'm opening presents. Well, like when I'm showing you guys what I opened. Anyways, I love you guys. I'll see you all in the next video. Stay body positive. Kate Winchester out. Hasta la bye. God bless your nutty little hearts, and don't forget to go nuts.